Hey everyone, Place of Hawks here, and with the Season 4 trailer just coming out, I felt like it was an appropriate time to do a tier list of all of the 9 Titan powers. Now, this is entirely subjective, this isn't going to be based on power, because with that logic, the Founding Titan would easily be the first one. So, this is about my opinions and how they're presented in the series, and yeah, it's going to be really biased, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get into it. So first up, we have the female Titan. The female Titan is the first, not the first Titan shifter we're introduced to, but it's the first. She's the first, kind of enemy Titan shifter we're introduced to with a knowledge of Titan shifters. Like, I mean, we would know that the Colossal Titan is a Titan shifter, but the fact that like we know that like there's someone in the the military that is a Titan shifter. That's what makes the female Titan so threatening. Really overall badass, pretty decent design. Hate the name. The name's dumb. It's the female Titan. Why doesn't it have like a name that is ungendered? Because what happens if a male becomes the owner? Unless only females can be the owner, which would be really weird and specific. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the name. It should have a better name. But yeah, the female Titan doesn't really have any special powers outside of that roar. It has hardening, but everyone else can get hardening. So it's not special in that regard. I guess I'm going to have to give the female Titan a C. Oops. Next up, we have the Colossal Titan. The first Titan we see in general. I love the Colossal Titan's design. It's iconic to the series. It's synonymous with the series to many people. And it's incredibly powerful. It's huge. It has an explosive transformation. I love that fact about the Colossal Titan so much. The mere presence of the shifter is so dangerous because if they choose to shift right then and there, they're leaving a crater where they are. When Armin uses it to destroy the Navy, or Bert does his Bert bomb in Shiganshina. It's awesome. It's that alone would make it makes it so powerful. So I'm gonna have to give the Colossal Titan an A. Love that thing. Next up, we have the Armor Titan. I love the design of the Armor Titan. It looks really cool. I love that mask. I love the chunkiness of its movements. I love its linebacker style. But the Armor Titan always, always, always fails to impress. After it knocks the wall down, it's never badass. There's maybe 1 minute in the Eren and Armin fight where you're like, oh shit, this thing is a tank. And then you realize that it just takes some grapples, and all of a sudden the Armor Titan's really, really never a threat. It's always an underdog in every single one of its fights after that first one. It sucks. I think it's relevant to the story because it's intentional that it's like that because Reiner struggles with his betrayal and all that. But ultimately, the Armor Titan never really makes a mark. So I'm going to have to put it behind Annie in C tier. Next up, we have the Founding Titan. The Founding Titan is largely a plot point in terms of its importance to the story. The Founding Titan is once you get the Founding Titan and you can activate it, it's game over. That's been the goal, and that was Eren's goal. That was Marley's goal. Is getting that thing and using it with someone with royal blood, or at least denying the enemy the Founding Titan. The design's pretty basic. I think the eyes are kind of cool, but overall, the Founding Titan is again. Honestly, now that I think about it, I think Ymir's Titan was pretty cool, but everyone else's iteration of the Founding Titan has been, pretty mediocre. I'm going to have to put the Founding Titan in D tier. Next up, we have the Beast Titan. The Beast Titan is carried entirely by Zeke. If it was not Zeke, the Beast Titan would easily be one of the worst Titans, arguably worse than the Cart Titan. That's maybe a spoiler for this later video, but I don't care. I think everyone kind of feels that about the Cart Titan. Zeke's pitching ability makes the Beast Titan a fucking threat. It's so scary. Like that scene where the scouts are charging him and he's just going bah bah bah. Iconic, and I love it. You know, he destroys the airships with that burst. He's so threatening with those throws. And then you have to add into the fact that Zeke has royal blood, so he's able to control Titans. So, yeah, the Beast Titan is awesome. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the Beast Titan in A tier. Next up, we have the Jaw Titan. Jaw Titan is, I love this design. I hate how inconsistent its design is. Where it started out Ymir's Titan, which I hate because Ymir's Mindless Titan and Ymir's Titan Shifter form looks super similar, and so it's very confusing. I do like this later design where it looks really distinct. It looks like the Jaw Titan. I love the Jaw Titan. Jaw Titan's nimbleness combined with its hardening ability makes it this like little shredder Titan that would be incredibly threatening. And while it's kind of like the Armor Titan in the fact that it's always been an underdog in its fights, it's just so cool. It's like doing flips and shit. I love it. I love the Jaw Titan. Jaw Titan gets a B. Next up, we have the Warhammer Titan. The Warhammer Titan is awesome. For the one fight we get with it in its pure form, it was awesome. I love the fact that it's like hardening weapons, like some sort of like smith on point. Oh, so cool. The Armor Titan, not the Armor Titan, sorry. The Warhammer Titan is just a maverick and badass. Super strong, super threatening. The only thing that sucked was that in the one fight it was in 101, it lost because the person who was fighting was Aaron, who has the ability to know, see the past and know a lot of what's going on with the Warhammer Titan. And so it wasn't as much of a threat as it would have been. Like, imagine the Warhammer Titan in like any earlier arc. That thing would have it would have destroyed. It would have destroyed. It was fighting the one person that knew how to beat it or figured out how to beat it. And honestly, the fact that the user is defeated with one of the coolest panels with Aaron using the Jaw Titan as a nutcracker to crush it like a grape. Oh, great. The Warhammer Titan, I've got to give the Warhammer Titan S tier. Next up, we have the Card Titan. Card Titan kind of sucks. It's kind of gross. It looks gross, first of all. Yeah. Peek's awesome. I think Peek's one of the cooler shifters. She's very lucky that she's very smart, because that's all she's really getting with this Titan. Yeah, Card Titan gets D tier. Yeah, worst Titan. Next up, we have the Attack Titan. The Attack Titan is my favorite Titan. It looks awesome. That double jaw is so cool. I love it. I love its hair. I love its it's modeled after like an MMA fighter, and it looks the part. It's badass. But it's subtly badass. Like, it's nothing. There's no real super eccentric features on it. It just looks intimidating. I think one of the things about it that really got me was that part where it's carrying the boulder, and you're just like, fuck, this thing is awesome. Yeah, and then it only gets better. Reiner is always the underdog. The Attack Titan goes from underdog, getting kicked ass by Annie, to going 3-on-1, I will admit, with the Warhammer Titan's help, 3-on-1 and almost winning, and then Zeke intervenes. But it's so strong, it's so threatening. I love this Titan. I love everything about it. And the fact that it can influence the future makes it that much more badass. I'm going to have to say the Attack Titan is my favorite Titan. Anyway, that's it for my tier list. Thank you for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it somewhat. Tell me in the comments what you guys think, because, this is always up to debate. A lot of people have different favorites and whatnot. So, yeah, if you like this, give the video a like and subscribe, and have an awesome day, y'all. Peace.